No justice, no peace. No racist police. Louder justice, no peace. No racist police.
I'm 19 now. I've been stopped 150 times by the police.
I think they have supposed to do it more, because we see these days too much violence between the kids. They carry too many guns, too many weapons. I think they have to clean the streets.
Stop and frisk is part of the policing repertoire, that it's something that police have always done. The question rather is when and how often, and does each of those stops meet the appropriate legal standard?
Basically how stop and frisk has worked for me is I could be walking, mainly like walking to school, from school, and I would see a police officer and just kind of like look the other way because it's a cop, and too much eye contact automatically means I'm a criminal to them. So look away, change my body behavior, you know, try to seem like I'm just doing nothing, like I'm already doing, just walking, minding my business, and the cop will, you, come here, you, what you doing? Come here, let me, where you going? Where you coming from? What you got on? You got drugs? You got a gun? It is like automatically that's suspicion. It is like why automatically me?
You like to play that genie role.
The first time I was 13, and this cop just kind of just like stops me. He's just like, you, boy, I'm in the 8th grade. I don't have ID. Legally, I don't have to have ID on me. I'm still a minor. So he was just like, oh, all right, whatever. Don't let me see you again. I didn't do anything. Why you don't gotta see me again? Why you don't want to see me again? This is the neighborhood in which I live. You're gonna see me again.
The new commissioner faces that challenge of keeping crime rates low, bringing them even lower, protecting us against terrorist threats, and repairing the relationship between the police and communities. There will always be an authorization to stop somebody if you think they're engaged in crime. And police should be able to do that. And they should be able to use that without fear of being second-guessed. But at the same time, this should not be seen as an everyday routine practice of the police, and certainly not one that is done just to meet certain expectations of numbers, which is what's happened.
It could be good for the safety of the city. I have kids. You know, I see the news all the time. There are shootouts, innocent bystanders getting shot. For the stop and frisk, I'm really undecisive against that. Totally for the city being safe and the mayor doing anything that needs to be done to keep the city safe. There's certain boundaries, though, that need to be respected.
I have been a personal victim of it. And the police stopped us. They took us out the car, they frisked us, they searched the car. They didn't really ask any questions. It was only then when they asked me for my ID and they saw that I was a New York State Assembly member, they told me, why you didn't tell us that? And so what happened is that they saw 2 young Latinos in a car, and unfortunately in their minds there was no way that one of these Latino young men could have actually been an elected official. I think that you can have it both ways, where we can have serious policing in a respectful way, get the criminals off the streets, put them in jail, and at the same time make sure that everyday New Yorkers feel like they don't have to worry about being harassed by the NYPD.
I hope greatly that Bill de Blasio keeps his word and he helps to reform stop and frisk. I would like to see fair policing, quality policing, community police work, where the police work with the community as opposed to targeting the community.